I got the idea for this mini quilt several years ago when we visited a quilt shop in Lancaster. A splash of red up high caught my eye, and I saw a quilt whose 9-patch blocks were on point, but unified by a vertical line of red squares going through them. I made a note of that, and also that the other fabrics on the 9-patch were surprisingly dark and definitely Amish scraps. As a regular at the Pennsylvania Relief Sale, I had such scraps in my possession and decided to make my own mini quilt while stuck at home this spring. I bordered it in red, not black, and it's an absurdly bright quilt, rather difficult to photograph or film well. In the dark, you can't tell how vibrant it really is, and in the sun, the camera struggles. I did simple vertical quilting through the 9 patches and had a little more fun with the black on black quilting in the setting blocks. I made a second version of it in June with a little variation in the black on black quilting and diagonal rather than horizontal lines when quilting the border. That version is up for auction from July 1st to 4th, 2020 to raise money for archival workers affected by COVID. I used cotton batting and backed both with some salt and pepper linen I had on hand. This made it a real pleasure to quilt most of the time and gives a more fun effect than a regular backing might. I love the way the red draws the eye and contrasts with the more muted colors of the blocks. I'm grateful to the person who made the quilt pattern that started me on this experiment. I still have a fair amount of red fabric, also from the relief sale, which I'm thinking about turning into some kind of red and white or red and black pattern.